If you're looking at the AVM 70, the AVM 90, the MRX receiver line, just buy it. Just go get it. Just go get it. I've done so many different videos so far of my experience with the Anthem AVM 70 preprocessor. I wanted to be upfront with you guys because I was an early adopter, and so there's issues that came out of the box that I went through. So I wanted to be upfront, but I also told you guys that I would update you as Anthem updates their processors and receivers. So today is the day that I do that. Go buy it. Just buy it. This thing is more than phenomenal. This retails for $34.99 and has everything you could ever want. Just about everything. Not HDMI 2.1, something you have to wait for. They're going to allow upgrades in the future, so you can send it in and get an upgrade. It's a paid upgrade, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Other than that, this thing has started to perform near flawlessly. There's not a perfect Anthem receiver out there. There's not a perfect receiver or processor anywhere, but it's darn close now. In the beginning, I told you guys that there was a lot of bugs. The streaming services was terrible. The room correction was not great. Pairing it up with Wi-Fi was hard. But those issues are long gone. And a lot of you guys decided not to buy one of these because of those underlying issues. But let me tell you guys, when you're an early adopter, you're going to get those issues, and they're going to iron themselves out at the end of the day. And then when they are ironed out, you are left with something absolutely beautiful. The sound that this machine produces is nothing that I personally have ever heard. I've had Marantz, I've had Yamaha, Pioneer, Onkyo. I've had everybody. And I've had a lot of receivers and I had a lot of preprocessors. And this one, from what I'm coming from, is amazing. I had the Marantz 7705 preprocessor before this one, and I had all the same equipment, all the same speakers, and all I did was swap out the Marantz and put in the Anthem, and it's like I bought a whole new set of speakers. It's absolutely incredible what this has done to my system in this room. That's not necessarily ideal for the speakers that I have, especially not my PB4000 subwoofers. This thing is amazing, guys. It really is. If you're on the fence about buying it because you think there's bugs, buy it. These bugs that I've talked about in the beginning are pretty much gone. Now there's some annoyances, but they're not bugs. They're just characteristics of the AVM. That's totally different. Bugs is when there's an issue with something that stops you from performing correctly or getting to a certain setting or whatever the case is that can be fixed over time. Annoyances are just the way that it's built and you just have to deal with it. And I can deal with it. These bugs, regardless of them, this thing has still managed to sound great. Now, like I said in previous videos, I had to go back and tweak things. I had to change things. I had to completely rework things. But because of the knowledge that I have, and then some of the people who've helped me on other YouTube videos and forums, you can really make this machine sound like no other. Now that these bugs are gone, it performs so much better. One of the biggest bugs that I had, that most early adopters had, was the room correction. ARC room correction. It put the levels so high. And when I mean levels, I mean the trim levels, the volumes of each individual channel, each speaker. It was so high. I had some at 6.5, 7, 8, and those are very high. But after the bug fix, they're more now towards the 0.5 or +1 or +2.5. I had nothing that was over 2.5 on the trim level, and that's great compared to what it used to be at 7, 8, and 9, which was just far too loud, far too high. That was the biggest bug, and that was one of the biggest fixes. The next big bug that I had was the subwoofers. Whatever it was doing during calibration, it was basically killing my subwoofers as far as chopping them out of the equation. It's like I didn't have any. They completely got the crossovers wrong. They EQ'd it so badly that it wasn't existent in the low bass regions under 60 hertz. But the bug fix, it sounds phenomenal, and I have not gone in and tweaked it at all. It's exactly the same as it was when I first ran calibration. I have not changed anything so that you guys can see the differences that this update has made. And right out of the box, at least with the first calibration, no tweaking, it sounds incredible. It sounds incredible. The subs are more than present. There is a deep delivery of bass. It's thunderous. It hits you right in the chest, but it's articulate, it's accurate, and it doesn't drown out the other sounds going on in the music or the movie. I did a few demos in my room for a video that I did a couple days ago and was more than impressed with the sound quality that comes from this preprocessor. It's absolutely amazing. And everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I really wish those who decided not to buy one still bought one, because those bugs and issues are so temporary. Those things are just about gone. Now they're going to update this thing and make it better and add things and listen to customer feedback, and it's going to continue to get better. But that's every preprocessor. Every preprocessor that came out in 2021 had its own issues, maybe less than others, but it had its own issues. But if you stick with it and you know how reputable Anthem is, you know that sooner than later you're going to get something that you're going to hold on to for years and years and years. And this right here, the sound quality that I'm getting out of this, I'm not going to give this up for a while. It's going to be a part of my home theater for a while. And even if I do get something new, I'm going to keep this and put it maybe a 2-channel setup or somewhere else in another room when I get a bigger house. This is something you guys need to go after. People ask me, what do you think about this versus the Marantz 7706 or the 8805? It's a hard battle. It's a hard battle. But for me, coming from my 7705, I don't miss it. There's nothing about the Marantz that I miss now that I have the Anthem at all. I love the room correction so much more. I love the sound so much more. I love even the small things like the boot up speed. It turns on so quickly and fires up whatever HDMI input you're on instantly. If it turns off instantly. It communicates well with my 2 amplifiers instantly and easily and seamlessly. It has every connection that I want. It's just, I don't see, it's hard to beat at this price point. Let's just say that, especially when you throw in the room correction and then the ability to have the Room EQ app. You can calibrate your system with your phone or tablet or whatever. It's so intuitive and easy to use, yet it still gives you pristine sound at a high audiophile level. It works for more than just one type of person. If you want to listen to music, this is it. If you want to put on a movie, it has the ability. If you want to dive deep and really tweak it and sound perfectly to your ear in your room, you can do that. Or if you want to just run calibration one time and be done, it's going to be pretty good right out of the box after calibration. This is one of my favorite pieces of equipment that I've ever owned in my young start of a home theater hobby. I absolutely love this thing paired with a Monolith 7 and a Neuro bass, or excuse me, a Neuro X85. This thing's just great. This thing is just great, guys. So I just wanted to make this video to update you guys that all the bugs that we've mentioned in the past, they have been ironed out. And now I have one of the best systems for 2021. I really think this is gonna win some awards if it hasn't already. This thing sounds absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna do a reaction video soon, guys. My neighbors I live in an apartment, if you don't know, and I have 3 other neighbors above me, across the hall, and then above me, across the hall. So I want to they kind of know that I'm a YouTuber, sorta, and I want to bring them in. They have no idea what I have in here. They don't know my speakers. They don't know that I have a projector, a whole sound system in here. I mean, they hear it, but they don't know in depth what's going on in here. So I'm going to do a reaction video. I'm going to bring them in one day and have them give me their authentic reaction to a couple movie scenes, a couple Atmos tracks and some music and something, and just record their reaction. Because of course, me as an influencer, I'll say a lot of things and you either believe me or you don't. But when you see somebody else's reaction unbiased, it means a lot more to you guys. So I'm going to bring them in one day and let them react to just the system itself and how loud it gets and the bass and the Atmos speakers and all that stuff, and just let you guys see their reaction. Since you guys can't be here with me, I'll have them do it. I think it'll be a really cool video. So that's gonna be it, guys. Sorry for the rant. Just wanted to update you on this piece of equipment here. It's phenomenal, and there will be more demo videos of this to come. Also, guys, I posted on the community tab and I said, ask me some questions. I'm doing a Q&A video very soon. So any question that you guys have for K-Pace Guy, please ask them. Leave me a comment down below of any questions you want to. It can be about home theater, it can be about music, it can be car audio, it can be about me personally. Whatever you guys have questions about within reason, let me know those down below in the comment section, or head over to the community tab and ask some questions so I can answer them in a Q&A video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're on the fence about the AVM 70 or any Anthem products, put it to bed. Put it to bed. Go get one. You're gonna love it, I promise, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Subscribe if you are not already. Hit that like button and comment down a question to ask me in the Q&A video. We will see you in the next video. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.